Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a dull saw and refusing to sharpen it because it takes too much time. Ridiculous, right? But the truth is, many of us are that person with a dull saw in various aspects of our lives. In this video, we'll explore the powerful concept known as the 5-hour rule and why all millionaires swear by it. But first, let's match that like button for the YouTube algorithm and give a subscribe if you haven't yet. Now, onto the video. So let's dive a bit deeper into the 5-hour rule because, trust me, it's the secret sauce for those who've made it big. Picture this: Benjamin Franklin, one of the OG founding fathers, was not just busy drafting the Constitution, he also set aside time every day to read and write. Fast forward to today, and we've got modern titans like Warren Buffett dedicating a whopping 80% of his day to devouring books. Elon Musk? Oh, yeah, he taught himself how to build rockets just by immersing himself in a library. And Bill Gates? The man who practically has a golden touch, reads about 50 books a year. What do they all have in common? The 5-hour rule. Now, what exactly is this rule? Well, it's the commitment to spend at least an hour each day or 5 hours a week investing in yourself. It's not just a one-time thing, it's a lifelong habit. Imagine it as a gym session for your brain. And trust me, it's the brain workout that these moguls credit for their success. So whether you're into tech, investing, or even rocket science, this rule is like the North Star guiding you towards continual growth. It's the kind of commitment that turns you from a bystander into a participant in your own success story. So take a page from Franklin, Buffett, Musk, and Gates. Embrace the 5-hour rule and watch the magic happen. Success stories. Alright, let's take a closer look at these heavyweights who have turned learning into an art form. First on the podium, we've got Warren Buffett, the wizard of investments. Imagine this, 80% of his day is a literary feast, devouring an impressive 600 pages. While the rest of us might be munching on snacks during breaks, Buffett is feasting on the wisdom served in the pages of books. It's like his secret sauce for making those billion-dollar decisions. And if that doesn't convince you of the power of reading, I don't know what will. Now, let's talk about Elon Musk, the real-life Tony Stark. Back when SpaceX was just a crazy idea that everyone dismissed, Musk didn't throw in the towel. Nope, he dove headfirst into the world of rocket science armed with nothing but books. Can you imagine teaching yourself how to build rockets just by reading? It's like saying, hey, I'm going to Mars, and the manual is in this book. Now, that's a level of determination and knowledge-hungry mindset that separates the game changers from the spectators. And let's not forget the man who needs no introduction, Bill Gates. Beyond founding Microsoft, he's also a bookworm extraordinaire. Reading about 50 books a year, Gates is like a sponge soaking up knowledge from various genres. It's not just about the quantity, it's about the diversity of ideas he exposes himself to. The common thread among these titans is crystal clear. They are learning machines, unapologetically voracious in their pursuit of knowledge. So, if you ever doubted the impact of a good read, just remember these legends flipping pages on the road to success. Implementing the 5-hour rule. Alright, so you've heard about this 5-hour rule and you're probably thinking, great, but how do I actually make this a thing in my life? Well, fear not, my friend, because we're about to break it down. First things first, you want to categorize your learning. Think of it like organizing your closet, but for your brain. 3 neat sections: basic skills, general knowledge, and professional skills. Let's start with the basics, the bread and butter of personal development. We're talking communication skills, understanding the ins and outs of personal finance, and even throwing in a dash of nutrition knowledge. Why? Because mastering these fundamental skills is like building a solid foundation for a skyscraper. You wouldn't want your financial building wobbling, right? Now, on to the second shelf of our brain closet, general knowledge. This is where you stay up to date with the latest tech trends, emerging opportunities, and maybe even sprinkle in some random trivia. It's like having Google alerts for your brain, always ready to catch the next big wave of information. The third shelf, and arguably the power shelf, is dedicated to professional skills. No matter your job, there's always room for improvement. It's like having your own personal upgrade, making your work life smoother, more efficient, and possibly even more enjoyable. So whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a coding guru, or just trying to be the office MVP, enhancing these professional skills is your golden ticket. Remember, implementing the 5-hour rule isn't about overwhelming yourself. It's about strategically investing your time in areas that bring the most growth. So grab your mental tool belt, categorize your learning, and let the brain renovations begin. 3 major steps. Let's unpack these 3 game-changing steps of the 5-hour rule. First up, we've got the trusty old reading. Now, I get it. Committing a whole hour every day might sound like a tall order in the hustle and bustle of our lives. But fear not. You can kick things off with a manageable 20 or 30 minutes. And hey, if your schedule's on overdrive, audiobooks are your new best friend. Pop in those earbuds while commuting, doing chores, or even pretending to be a fitness enthusiast at the gym. You'll be amazed at how much knowledge you can soak up without sacrificing extra time. Now, let's dive into the second step, reflection. Reading is not just a conveyor belt of words passing through your brain. It's a conversation with yourself. So, don't be the silent partner in this dialogue. Ask questions, ponder over what you've just read, extract deeper meanings like you're mining for gold. It's not about speed reading through a book. It's about savoring each idea and letting it marinate in your mind. It's this thoughtful reflection that turns a mere reader into a true learner. Finally, we arrive at the third step, experimenting. This is where the rubber meets the road, where theory shakes hands with reality. Think of Benjamin Franklin flying a kite in a thunderstorm, or Thomas Edison's relentless quest to invent the light bulb. These guys weren't just reading, they were getting their hands dirty in the laboratory of life. Google's Gmail? Yep, that came to life because a bunch of tech enthusiasts at Google dared to experiment. Applying your newfound knowledge in real life isn't just the icing on the cake, it's the whole bakery. So, my fellow knowledge seekers, let's not just be readers, let's be doers. Because, as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting, or in this case, the experimenting. Making learning a habit ensures success and productivity in various life areas. By investing in a reading habit, you ensure continuous growth. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. New here? Subscribe and turn on notifications. We're committed to providing valuable content to help you achieve your financial goals. Thanks for watching, and until next time!